insert a text box. Now it comes up with this little upside down cross. I'm going to just draw a little box like that. Inside I'm going to type stairs. And then I want to draw an arrow from stairs to stairs on the map. Here's a set of stairs here. Need another one, so I'm going to have to click on that arrow again. There's a set of stairs there. Now, while I have that arrow selected, I can come over to my shape outline, drop box, open it up, and I can change the color. I can also change the weight or the thickness of the line. And I can add a few effects while I'm at it. I can add shadow to it like I did with the picture. It may not really be noticeable on that arrow, but there are different things that you can do. Click on that. And let's say that I don't like what I've just done. And come up here. I can hit undo. There, it undoes it. It undoes the shadowing effect that I put on the arrow. Didn't really notice it anyway. Let's say I want to keep undoing things. I can undo quite a bit, actually. Very, very far. But I went too far. I want to put that back. That's the arrow that I want there. Now let's insert another text box. Call this one exit. And again, we're going to draw an arrow. Let's change that color to let's do purple. Change our weight. And just to make it a little more different, we're going to make it dashed. So I just selected, again through this drop down menu, dashes. And like most everything, it will change on the screen as you're hovering over it. So you get an idea of what it's going to look like. Now, I don't think exit is big enough. So I can come either to here, or what I'll usually do is come up here, and I can start, again, hovering over the font sizes. Wow, that's big. That way, that's big. That's very noticeable. I can change my color. Just make that purple. Also, I can come to format, and I can change the styles of the letters. I can give it different outlines, different shadings, different bevels, things like that. I can make it look like it has a mirror image to it. And then I can change the fill shapes, the outlines, the colors. Change the color of the box behind it, and I change the color of the text inside it so that Well, let's see here. That color doesn't really fit well, so let's go ahead and change that again. Let's change it to bright green. Looks a little easier to read, more noticeable. After that, let's say I'm not really liking just a plain white design, so I can come here and I can start changing the themes. So all those templates that we saw to begin with, I can find them here. I can change the template somewhat. Let's say organic. And once you change that organic, you can find different colors for each of the different themes. So let's go with this pattern right here. And in that pattern we can change the different pattern, the colors, the different things that have to go along with it. Let's go with purple. And when I do that, as you can see, it has actually changed the other slides as well. So it doesn't just change it for the one slide, it changes for all the slides. Now let's say I want to add some transitions and some animations. Well, let's go with let's fly in the title. And then we take the name, and we'll go ahead and we'll float that in. Really slow. Now, what I can do is I can come over to Effect Options, and I can tell it whether or not I want it to float up or down. So if I want it to float down, it does that. I can select the title again, come up to Effect Options, and I can tell it which way I want it to fly in from. So there you go. Also, if I'm going to put transitions, I come to the Transitions tab, and I can get a little preview of what it's going to look like. Random bars. That's pretty neat. Now, I think that's nice, that's neat. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to click Apply to All. So, what's going to happen is that's going to happen to all of them. They all transition using the random bars effect. Now I just want to run through my slideshow real quick and see how it all looks. So I'm going to click on slideshow. It starts the slideshow. Now in order for it to move on to the next slide or the next animation, I just have to click my mouse. My animations are working. My transitions are working. That's basically how you make a PowerPoint presentation using Microsoft Office 2013 PowerPoint.